All right, so we're going to check our do now. Let me move the word do now out the way. So here you go. Shh. Doesn't matter which, I'm just going to find everything first and then write them out. Is that cool? All right, so the first thing we're going to find is our A, right? And how do you find your A? Your max minus min divided by 2. So our max is, and our min is, so we have 5 minus 3 divided by 2 equals 1. So we know that A is 1. Now, whether A is negative or positive depends on the shape of the graph, right? Okay, so pay attention to that. Next, we're going to find our period. Our period is saying how long does it take for the cycle to complete? Okay, so whether you use your 1/12 here to your 3/12, either one, or if you use from 0 to pi over 3, right? Does it matter which one I use? No, either way, the period is going to be pi over 3. Why do I need the period? To find your B. You need your P to find your B. So 2 pi divided by pi over 3. That's after keep changing and flipping, you end up with 6. So your P is 6. Okay. The other, if you have 3 pi over 12 minus negative pi over 12, you end up with a negative times a negative is a positive. So you get 4 pi over 12, which reduces to pi over 3. Okay. Next, we're going to find the other thing they have in common, which is their K. And how do I find the K value? Your K, not your H.
Oh, it's max minus amplitude.
Your max minus your amplitude, right? So what was our max value?
5.
5. Your amplitude is the absolute value of your A. And what was that?
1.
1. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So we know that our K value is 4. The other way that you can check your K is at what Y value evenly divides it. So at what Y value is that? 4. It's right there. Okay. Now, like we said, for each one, the only thing that's going to be different is their H. So I'm going to do sign first. F of X equals, what's our A? For sign. It's a negative 1.
Let's go.
Because we start with a minimum first. Okay.
You just put negative sign.
You could just put negative sign. And then what's our B?
6.
6.
X.
X. And what's the phase shift here? Did sign move?
No.
Sign did.
0.
It's 0. Sign didn't move. Sign stayed right there. It did not move. So it's just that. It doesn't have 1.
Oh, I put the H and K's in the wrong spot.
And then your K is
Plus 4.
plus 4. So the H here equaled 0. For
Which one's the K and which one's the H then? Where is it?
alphabetical order, HK. All right, our cosine. What is the H for our cosine?
1 12. No. Yeah.
Yeah, good job. All right, for cosine, is it a positive A or a negative A? Positive. So I'm just going to write 1 for the sake of it. I know I don't need to. Cosine, what was our B? 6. X, and because it's negative, a negative times a negative is going to make it a positive. And what's our K? 4. And that is how you write it. Doable? It's not bad, right? It's simple math, just a bunch of it all at once. That's it. Okay? All right. So we're going to move on to harmonic motion.